Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say, call him my Yahweh, bless you, Moshe, bless you, my Kadash. The ones, the elders, and the apostles, the great millstone, GMS, will do rule and teach well. Gonna get into this Proverbs 30, the words of Agur, the son of Jakeh, the prophecy of the man spoken to Ithiel, and Chulkal. Alright, I looked this up in the Halley's Bible Handbook, page 273. This one that they say is probably outdated. If you look it up on Google, they'll probably tell you. It's not known who Agur was, probably a friend of Solomon's. Solomon liked this proverb so well that he thought worthwhile to include them in his own book. So yeah, they're not really sure who he is, but pretty sure this is the only proverb that isn't written by Solomon himself. Like I'm pretty sure. Surely I am more brutish than any man, and have not the understanding of a man. I neither learn wisdom nor the knowledge of the holy. Right. You see here, I have not understand human wisdom, nor do I know the Holy One. You can't understand the Most High. Who hath, and see, when you read down again, see what he means. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? Who but the Most High God goes up to heaven and comes down, right? Because the Heavenly Father, he can traverse, between, the spiritual world, and our world. He can make his presence known and things like that. The chariots and everything. He can do things like that, but we can't, do that. I mean, not in the way that he can. Like he can go beyond dimensions and things like that. Go travel between the spiritual world and our world. But we can't do that. Now one way, when you die, your spirit and your soul goes up, to spiritual world, and yeah, it does come back down and everything, into a body, which is something that we can't see. Like when you see a baby born, you don't see a soul and a spirit descend down to the child, but it does, right? Well, it starts before then, because the baby be in the womb be growing and stuff. So I mean, because it's animated, it's moving, but we can't understand all that stuff. How the Most High has all that stuff done, but the Most High can do that. We can't understand fully the works, the works in greatness of the Most High. No, not in this time. Right, who established all the ends of the earth, right? And he did that through his son Yahushua, right? John 1:1, back to the basics. The Word, created the world. What is his son's name? What is his name? What is his son's name? Thou canst tell, right? So the name is very important, right? And I think this is an important one. Yeah, it's book of Psalm 83 and 18. I'll just get to the point. Except me, I had to start ahead. I mean, it's pretty much talking about. Oh yeah, this is him. This is I think King David. Well, he's in the wilderness, if I'm correct. No. We just get to the point. Fill their faces with shame that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, which is really Yahweh, the Most High, over all the earth. Right? And of course you go into that word, Jehovah, and you go into it in the Hebrew, it's going to be Yahweh, right? It's the true areas. Conspiracy of Federated Nations. I'm just in the handbook. Alright, Arabians, Moabites, Ammonites, Amalekites, Philistines. Yeah, this is. I think this is still King David. Why does it say Psalm of? Let me see here. The Father Hezekiah's secretary, one of David's chief musicians. Okay, just needed a little refresher with that. Okay, so I don't think it just captured. I was talking and stuff. I don't think it captured anything. But I'm just gonna say it again. So it's like 106:1. And the Lord said to Moses, "Now shalt thou see what I do to the Pharaoh. With a strong hand shall let them go. With a strong hand shall let them out of his land." And you go into the Passover, Exodus the 12th chapter. It'll go into it. The death of the firstborn. You know, Pharaoh's children. The children of the land. And how we put the blood on the doors so that the angel of death, which is Yahushua, pass over. It wouldn't. You know, but it's put our kids to death, but it's death and stuff, you know. And we get the word Lord, right? Once again, it's Yahweh, right? It's not Ahaya. Go here. It's Yahweh once again. And the Lord, it's just Yahweh, which means He is. Really shouldn't even be Lord. It's just say He is if you want to be, really, truthful in the, true to form, I guess. And Moses speaking to Moses said unto him, I am the Lord. Oh. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of the Most High, Almighty, right? And see here, Allah Shadja, right? Which is not his true name, Shad. I think there's Shadia. But see Allah Shadja. But then here Sham Yahweh, right? So, and I appeared unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob by the name Havala Shadja, but by my name Yahweh wasn't known to them. Right? But you would think, oh, they didn't know the name, but did know the name because many times you read about Abraham, building the altar and he called upon the name of the Lord. I think he did that either after or before Sodom. He made an altar, and Abraham knew the name, and here, Enoch then became man to call upon the name of the Lord, which they knew it, just wasn't well known. And you go into this word here, which is Nawad Aithia, but they'll put this one here, which, if you go into this, Messiah die or something, could be wrong. Discriminate, to know, be made known, to reveal, because they knew the name, it just wasn't well known. It was definitely acknowledged. Once. Well, I mean, you have some things here. This is on the Stack Exchange. But yeah, I found some different things. And these guys are pretty much debating the word Nawad the Aithia, but it pretty much, when you go into it, and I read like a bunch of different stuff, I think the brothers went into like a special book. I think they actually went to like the Hebrew dictionary, but even these small hiders will agree that like, hey, they knew the name, right? But they going into like some Masoretic stuff, and they believe that, oh, Moses didn't get the name. Some believe Moses got the name, right? I don't really know what they're going to. Instead of Sham, I don't know. I don't know what they're really trying to get into here. Well, they get into 6-3. So, the example here, right? From there, he moved on to the hill country, Genesis 12:8. From there, he moved on to the hill country, east of Bethel, Genesis 10. With Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. And there he built Noth to the name of the Lord, called on the name of the Lord. Beshem means calling the name, the act of invoking calling upon the names, the Lord's name, and worship and prayer. And you see here, Yahweh was right there, right? So they knew the name. It doesn't mean that it wasn't known. It just means it's well known, right? See here, once again, Leviticus is after, so we don't have to really get text because that's after the fact, but there you go. You got your example. Yeah, and all I did was look further in, and here you go. This is what we're looking for. Famous, familiar friend. I was looking at it, I was like, where the hell is it? Because I know when I watched the videos a long time ago, brothers got into a book, but you don't need a book. You need to look at the book for that one. Just look at the word famous. And Yadai is pretty much the root word. But when you look at it, the full thing is Nawada Aithya. So yeah, the name wasn't famous. All I did was look it up, and even even AI is admitting, yes, the name of the Lord was known before Moses, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Revealed to him Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob as El Shaddai, which wrong. They knew the name, right? Meshastele, at least known references like God. Yahweh's in the Meshastele, which I think is after. That's with like a Moabite. But obviously, the scriptures date back before them because it talks about their creation, or their progenitor. Calling to Abraham, Most High called himself Yahweh, which was Yahweh when he made a covenant with Abraham. Many Bible translations, the Hebrew personal name of the Most High, Yahweh, is known as the Lord, which actually goes, I'm pretty sure, it goes back to like scrolls and stuff. When they first got the scrolls. Well, never mind. Well, it started with scrolls, but then they got into the King James, and then from the King James, we get it everywhere now. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they have scrolls for, actually never mind, I don't know if they have scrolls for Genesis. I never looked into like archaeology of it, but I know there's like scrolls for like Leviticus that are like still floating around and stuff. I think they have like what they call the Dead Sea Scrolls, which I think is just Apocrypha in Hebrew. But there's all kinds of stuff that's out there that they have, but it's besides the point. But I just went into more things. Now this is turning into another lesson, but I'm going to get back to Proverbs 30 in a minute. Got all these different translations. Appeared unto Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, as God Almighty. Allah Shajab about my name, Lord Yahweh. I did not make myself known to them in acts and great miracles. Wrong. It just means that I wasn't famous. This one's wrong. Did not reveal my name unto them. I'm spending a lot of time on this, but I did not shew them. I did not reveal to them my name. Wrong. It's not Adonai. It just means not famous. Because even all these scholars admit that, yes, the name was there. They have manuscripts and things that are from back then that have the word Yahweh there. Moses wrote it the way he wrote it for a reason, because it's what the Most High told him to write, and it's true. Alright, so I'm just going to get into a little bit more, and I'll probably close off, because I spent a long time on just that part alone. I think that's actually a lesson that I want to get into, because, I never, went into this stuff and broke it up. Oh, come on, dude. I never went into this stuff and broke it down myself. I knew the Hebrew and everything, but I didn't know what to expect, Google to say. I just wanted to look. I was curious, Verse 5, every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar. And when you go online, that's all you find is people adding into the words, right? Saying that, oh, Moses was the first person to get the name, which is wrong, because we just read the examples that, no, people before Moses knew the name. And, they can debate back and forth, but the name was known. You go into that word, Noadaithia, and I'm pretty sure Yadai is just the root word, which is probably why it's in the interlinear, but that word goes into famous, so the name wasn't famous, and famous just means well known. We're famous, we're well known. You go out there in the street corner, people know what this thing is about. They used to have a basic gist. They may not understand everything or all our views 100%. Look at us in the bubble that we're all the same, but we can get into maybe like one more thing. I think Revelation 22 and verse 16. I, Yahushua, have sent my angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and offspring of David and the bright and morning star. Yahushua represents wisdom, as Yahushua is speaking, because he's of the son of David. Or he's also Isaac, son of Abraham. You read about Matthew 1. Right? The Spirit and the bride say, come and let him. The air say, come and let him. There's a thirst, come, and whoever will, let him take the water of life freely, which is the truth. Right? Remember what Yahushua said, I'm, the waters. Come and drink these waters of me. I'll give you living waters that will never, fade away. If I testify unto every man that heareth the words of this prophecy of this book, if any man shall add unto these things, most I shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. Right? And if any man shall take away from the words of this book, of this prophecy, the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life, the holy city, and the things which are written in this book, which means it'd be 2/3 and you die on this side. Right? This is a cut to Nate. And I'm pretty sure it's those Sakari guys, they don't accept Apostle Paul or something, or some madness. Or, you got these different camps saying you can have sex in the Sabbath. It's like, dude, you can do that any day of the week. And you should want to have a break, Like, damn. And Jakes just want to fucking do whatever the fuck you want 24/7. I look forward to the Sabbath. I can't wait. Well, not in like a wicked way, where I'm making light of the truth. But yeah, I like my rest, man. I don't have to worry about anything. I just get all my stuff done before then. And then you rest in the Sabbath and you just watch videos and just kind of relax. The only thing that can make it better is if I didn't have to work. If I didn't have to go to work, man, I'd just be cooling the entire day, just watching videos, taking notes, watch some more videos, and just, be quiet. But, we're here in this society, once again, I say, honestly, I look forward to Sabbath, I don't be doing nothing, I don't be, still do the work and everything, but, hey, Sabbath is for man, not, man wasn't made for the Sabbath, but the Sabbath made for man, so, use it and, teach, and when you're done teaching, rest. That's what we're supposed to be doing, Just one more thing I want to get into. This is the last thing. That explanation here took a long time, but whatever. It's okay, I tried. me see here. Maybe it's published. It's in like book of Proverbs. Whoa, see, I'm tired. Psalm 68:11. The Lord gave the word. The great was the company of those that published it. Which the Most High pretty much gave the word to his prophets. And those prophets then came and published it. Wrote it down in scrolls, and from the scrolls they came into books. So here, publish, bear news, announce, receive. They preached these things, they spoke them, and they wrote them down, and they were passed down with the service of a thing. Perfect, bear good tidings, bring good tidings, receive good tidings. Jeremiah, Cal, cheerful, receiving glad tidings, announce, right? They wrote it down and then passed on to these times, on to us, So yeah, it's pretty much, what it is. Let this be that, and the one edified, and I say shalom.